But first, a stunning arrest in the murder of a teenager on Long Island. A 63-year-old man today charged with killing the girl more than 4 decades ago. And good evening, everyone, at 6 o'clock. I'm Bill Ritter.
And I'm Liz Cho. Teresa Fusco was only 16 years old when she was killed in Lynbrook on Long Island. She vanished after leaving a roller rink. Her body discovered months later. She had been strangled, sexually assaulted, and beaten. And today, 63-year-old Richard Bilodeau, charged with her murder more than 40 years later. Turns out he has been living on Long Island all this time. So how did prosecutors get the evidence to finally charge him? Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager is live in Mineola tonight with our lead story. Stacey.
Well, Liz, prosecutors say this is a case with DNA and that it's a 100% match. We're talking about a cold case murder investigation spanning more than 4 decades. And now they say the past has caught up with one man in custody.
Prosecutors called it a day of reckoning for 63-year-old Richard Bilodeau in a murder case dating back to 1984.
Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Bilodeau. It's 2025, and I got you now.
It was a brutal rape and murder of Teresa Fusco, only 16 years old. She had just left her job here at Hot Skates in Lynbrook, and she was never seen alive again. Found near these LIRR tracks a month later, sexually assaulted and strangled to death.
Her death sent shockwaves through the tight-knit Lynbrook community, creating fear that young women were at risk.
Added to that, twists and turns in the case. 3 men arrested for her murder in 1986, then exonerated in 2003 after they spent 18 years behind bars. At the time, DNA evidence proving them innocent. And now, prosecutors say newer DNA testing proves Bilodeau guilty.
It got better in 2014 and got better in 2024. That's how science works. It's always improving upon itself.
The DA wouldn't elaborate on motive, but not unlike the Gilgo case, investigators began tailing Bilodeau, who had been living quietly here in Center Moriches for decades. But back in the 80s, he had lived and worked in Lynbrook, right near where Teresa Fusco lived. And in February, they were able to grab his DNA off this straw from a smoothie he tossed in the trash. For Teresa Fusco's father, a hope for closure after a time capsule of grief was reopened.
I only loved her and I miss her. That's all I can say. She lives in my heart, as you can see.
A case in which the past wasn't forgotten, and so many questions about this latest suspect remain.
Does your client have a criminal past?
To my knowledge, he does not, and as the prosecutor pointed out during the arraignment, he has spent the last 40 years without an arrest.
Yeah, and he spent decades in Suffolk County, living quietly all of this time, working an overnight shift at a Walmart, investigators say. They also say that, oddly, back in July, when talking about the 1980s, he told them back then people got away with murder. Bilodeau is due back here in court on November 21st. We're live in Mineola. I'm Stacey Sager, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.